Um. So the thing about cold opens is you gotta grab them right away, or else you lose the clicks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone's interested in this. We should have started off with a quote, like in senior English.
The dictionary defines cold opens as
Not this.
La 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 la. Here we go. It's the Bible reloaded, logic explosion. Like Jesus and Moses, but it's Hugo and Jake. The Bible is jaded, and most of it taken. So get educated with Hugo and Jake. Pull up a pew and stop what you're doing. It's Bible reloaded time. They call it debated, the theist will hate it. I'm talking to taken, but it's Hugo and Jake. So I'm with the show then. It's not candy coated, it's the Bible reloaded with Hugo and Jake. With Hugo and Jake.
Hello everyone, I'm Hugo.
And I'm Jake, and we are back!
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done one of these Bible studies. Hey guys, it's been a whole year since we did one of these Bible studies. Do you get it? Because it was numerically, it's not incorrect. It's just, it doesn't effectively get the information to you about how long it's actually been. So, Jake's
I had
back.
to go cool. I had to go cool off.
Anyway, so today we're here to finally finish Song of Songs. I am so ready for this to be done. I'm sure all of you are too. Sexiest book in the Bible. Bores me to tears. Chapter 7. Shall we?
We shall. It's sexy though. You got to remember it's sexy. Sex?
How beautiful your sandaled feet, O prince's daughter. Your graceful legs are like jewels, the work of an artisan. So this guy is into feet, which is very common, I am told.
I mean, it's the least threatening of the fetishes, I think.
You know, a lot of fetishes are either like really, really gross or like really, really overboard, but feet's right in the middle there where I'll be like, oh, you're quirky, but also I don't like feel weird about you touching me in a platonic way. You gotta watch out for
it's definitely the kind of fetish you could drop on Zooey Deschanel and not make her bashful. but like if you're dating Rihanna, she's like, feet. You're only into feet? Get out. And then she pulls Shia LaBeouf out of the closet. And they go at it. I assume she keeps Shia LaBeouf as a sex slave.
I haven't seen him in
I
a
don't
while.
know why. Doesn't that just make so much sense?
I'm just saying, I haven't seen him in a while publicly, so it's totally possible he's been hanging out in that closet. You don't know.
I saw his dick in that one movie.
Well, there you go.
On Netflix, and then I shut it off. I was like, nah, I'm good.
The rest of him's in the closet. His dick's the only thing that's out. Your navel is a rounded goblet that never lacks splendid wine. So he's just licking stuff out of her belly button.
You doing body shots at the wedding party? That's not cool, bro.
This is like it's a little bit like a frat house wedding, if such a thing exists. I'm sure it does.
This is definitely not a beach wedding though. Too sandy.
Your waist is a mound of wheat encircled by lilies. Your breasts are like two fawns, like twin fawns of a gazelle. Your neck is like an ivory tower. Your eyes are the pools of Heshbon by the gates of Bath Rabbim. Your nose is like the Tower of Lebanon looking towards Damascus.
Super Jewy. You have the Jewiest nose, which is great because my mom wanted me to marry a Jew girl.
Which is good because they're all Jews. It's the Old Testament. It's all kinds of Jewish.
Right,
up
all
in here.
of them are Jews. Why don't you marry a nice Jewish girl? Ma, they're all Jewish. Okay, then it shouldn't be a problem. Why are you alone?
It's got real.
Yeah, it got really real. My mom's overbearing.
Your head crowns you like Mount Carmel. Your hair is like royal tapestry. The king is held captive by its treasures. How beautiful you are, and how pleasing, my love, with your delights. Your stature is like that of the palm, and your breasts like clusters of fruit.
Wait, are her breasts like clusters of fruit, or like twin fawns of a gazelle?
It's both. It's
like very different. Like one looks like a bunch of grapes, and the other ones look like two horned mammals It's more like this
I am
instead of this.
I'm having a hard time picturing the boobs now that you mention that. Actually, I
Right.
don't know where the in between is between horned beasts and fruit. Like if you did one of those morph programs, I don't know where you would stop it to make it look even.
Right. Like those photo places where you can get in with your best friend at the mall.
Yeah.
And be like, what would your baby look like? And then two dudes get in there because they think they're funny in front of their 16-year-old girlfriends at the mall after they got their fucking Dippin' Dots. And they share to drink at Taco Bell because you also work at Taco Bell. Because you have no money because you're in high school because you're garbage.
This
like that.
It's got weirdly personal towards a fictional person that you have apparently a huge
that
vendetta
guy.
against.
Fuck that guy. No, everyone knows that guy in high school.
Okay.
Much of my all of our high school subscribers know exactly what I'm talking about. They're over there in the GameStop without their girlfriend. They're like, I'm a nice guy. Why does he get all the girls? Because he's in shape, man. It's fine. It'll bell curve around to you eventually because you'll have a job.
Or not.
Or not. You watch us. We are in no way a positive force in your life.
I'm just saying, if you're single and you're watching this, that perhaps we are indicative of some personality trait that you maybe want to shed for attempting to be close to other people. So
You're also the type of person that'd be Googling the fruit to gazelle tits crossover.
yeah.
So
I said I will climb the palm tree. I will take hold of its fruit. May your breasts be like the clusters of grapes on the vine, the fragrance of your breath like apples, and your mouth like the best wine.
wait, the fragrance of your breath is like apples, but your mouth is like the best wine? Your mouth is the smell of your breath.
She's a wino.
And also, he's climbing that palm tree and taking hold of the fruit.
That's what
He
it
is
was-
gonna fucking honk them knockers.
Oh, God. This.
Honk the knockers.
I don't want old Middle
Do
Eastern.
you want me to honk my... Here, I'll honk my knockers. Hugo did an embarrassing shirtless thing. I'll honk, honk. Honk.
This show. I always want to say the show's gone downhill, but not really.
Let's be real. This is a plateau. We've just been here.
This is where we've set up base camp.
It's still going. I need more. Here, let me hunch forward. Oh, yeah, that's better. Get more tit that way.
I'm going to continue. She replies, May the wine go straight to my beloved, flowing gently over his lips and teeth. I belong to my beloved, and his desire is for me. Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside. Let us spend the night in the villages. Let us go early to the vineyards. Are you still grabbing your...
Yeah, I thought it would keep me turned on, but really it's just making my hands tired.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right. I'm sure that was enough for you guys.
If the pomegranates are in bloom, then I will give you my love. The mandrake...
What? Okay, our love depends on the current state of the pomegranate crops. Why? Because that's just how I do it. Okay, that's how I do my thing. If you don't want to be with a guy whose love is predicated on pomegranate crops, then maybe don't pick me.
They're not in season all the time, guys.
They're not. I don't know.
She needs time to herself. Goes down to Cabo, meets Felipe.
Oh, Felipe doesn't have seasons because he's in Cabo.
Yeah.
It's always just nice there.
Felipe Dick.
Felipe's last name is Dick.
Sure.
Or, oh, do you mean she was just getting Felipe Dick?
She was getting Felipe Dick's genitalia.
Okay. Do Mexicans have nice sized junk? You always hear about like African or Spanish men or Americans, but never like Mexican dick jokes.
I legitimately thought for a second you were going to ask me if Mexicans have penises.
No. No, like substantial ones. Like Spaniards have big old dicks. Which is why you don't take your women to Spain, because you will lose them.
I would guess it goes somewhere between the genetics of a Spaniard and the Mayans.
Mayans,
And not for
small dicks.
Not for consensual reasons. So
Oh,
that was a conquistador rape joke. So
sure was.
the mandrakes send out their fragrance, and at our door is every delicacy, both new and old, that I have stored up for you, my beloved. It's kind of weird.
I have a bunch of dried goods outside the door. It's like Amazon, but they just dump food at your door.
I need some fucking Mountain Dew or something.
I got me a Diet Mountain Dew right here. You want some?
Well, that's not how...
Can I just put it in the camera? That'd be cool. That should be the next invention, Google.
Teleportation?
Teleportation of beverages, specifically.
Oh, okay. You just have a
Which
straw.
means people would send so much cum.
Oh my god, can you imagine forget dick pics, you open a text message, just a single spurt of cum at your face.
I don't want that.
I'm not saying you do, I'm just saying imagine it.
I would throw my phone in the river.
It's alright.
River. There's the phone river. I'm an idiot. Come on, let's trudge on.
How long would I have to jerk off into the phone before I filled the river with cum? Well, that there's old
I think
man.
you gotta no. I think you gotta crowdsource that.
That's there. That old man comes river. He spent 76 years coming in his phone.
He's got just a big dick callus on the right side.
He become like Jizz Paul Bunyan, but instead of creating the Grand Canyon, it's
No.
a jizz river, a jizzer.
I can't.
Out of all the tangents we ever taken, this was the one that I think was the most uncalled for, as far as how
I
much
can't
it took to provoke.
I can't apologize more profusely than right now. I'm so sorry.
This episode's shit. If only you were to me like a brother who was nursed at my mother's breasts.
Then we could be related and fuck.
Yeah. Then if I found you outside, I would kiss you and no one would despise me.
What? Yes! Everyone would despise you for making out with your sister.
I would lead you and bring you to my mother's house, who has taught me. I would give you a spiced wine to drink, the nectar of my pomegranates. Wait, are the pomegranates literal pomegranates now, or is he drinking tit juice?
He's drinking some tit juice.
Oh, okay. His left arm is under my head, and his right arm embraces me. Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires.
And then the friends are like, who is this coming up from the wilderness leaning on her beloved?
And she says, under the apple tree I roused you. There your mother conceived you. There she was in labor to give you birth. Place me like a seal over your heart. So wait. They're fucking under a tree where he was also conceived.
It's like a full circle fuck.
It's like how salmon go back to where they were spawned. Except
that means I would have to find the tent I was conceived in and fuck in it.
Why do you assume you were conceived in a tent?
I don't assume it. I know I was conceived in a tent.
Why do you know you were conceived in a tent?
My mom has very little boundaries when it comes to things.
Oh. Well, that is disgusting. Place me like a seal over your heart, like a seal on your arms, for love is as strong as death. Its jealousy, unyielding as the grave. It burns like blazing fire, like a mighty flame. That's what fire is. Good job. Many waters cannot quench love. Rivers cannot sweep it away, especially cum rivers. Not even this. And they're thicker, too. That's a viscosity thing. If one were to give all the wealth of one's house for love, it would be utterly scorned. The friends say, we have a little sister, and her breasts are not yet grown, which is... By the way, if you're introducing your sister, this is the best way to do it.
Here's my little sister. She has tiny tits. She's not...
The second impregnation of my kind... For she hath not grown the breasts, and her bleeding time hath not yet come. What shall we do for our sister on the day she is spoken for? If she is a wall, we will build towers of silver on her. If she is a door, we will enclose her with panels of cedar.
That's not at all a metaphor that makes sense. Are they saying they're going to protect her?
I don't know, but
because if she's already a wall, that's her function.
They're talking about the sister saying her breasts are not yet grown, but they're talking about the bride. Are they saying this bride's like 9?
Yeah, now I feel very dirty for the past 4 episodes of this.
Oh shit, we've been talking about a child. Whoopsie. I am a wall, and my breasts are like towers. Thus I have become in his eyes like one bringing contentment. Solomon had a vineyard in Baal Haman. He let out his vineyards to tenants, each to bring for its fruits 1,000 shekels of silver. But my own vineyard is mine to give. The 1,000 shekels are for you, Solomon. The 200 are for those who tend its fruit. Talking about that her lady junk. He replies, you who dwell in the gardens with friends in attendance, let me hear your voice. And then she says, come away, my beloved, and be like a gazelle or a young stag on spice-laden mountains. So they're going to go fuck, I guess.
And that's how it ends.
That's how it ends.
They're going to go fuck, and she calls him a stag, and she calls her body a spice-laden mountain. Are you proud? Are you proud of this?
No, this was a pretty lame episode. So
Proud of what we've done?
No.
No.
We did find out she might be 9, though. So.
Is that a good thing? Okay. Bring in the heat today, Hugo. Bring in the heat.
Yeah, I thought
Your energy is infectious.
thought I'd bring my A game. I thought, you want people to be excited. You got to get excited. That's how the game is played. So.
Yeah.
Just went out there. We did our best. We blocked those
Real-
shots.
You're real. You grinded it out. You're a real student of the game. You're a coach on the field. You're scrappy. You're sneaky quick. You're. I don't know any other coach speak.
I'm just
And
here
you
so
just-
I don't get fined.
There's way. You did a thing. Good job.
Yay.
Anyways, you can subscribe to this channel. Don't know why you do that.
You can always follow us on Twitter at Bible Reloaded.
You can follow Hugo Reloaded. You can also subscribe again, because that's a spiel.
Patreon.
This is trash.
Isn't this the voice of someone you want to fund to make more episodes of this series? If you want, you can do so over at http://www.patreon.com/tbr.
All right, gonna take over. Hugo, I got a fan-made. This is actually really cool because they know how much I like cooking. I got a fan-made cutting board, and it's super awesome. And this is from a guy who owns a business. He's a young man. He owns a business called Against the Grain. His name is Lucas, and this is just super cool, and I'm really excited about it. And it was a Christmas present, and he's fantastic. So if you live in Maine, in Marshfield, I believe, or is this Maryland? What's MA?
Is it Massachusetts?
Massachusetts. If you live in one of those 3 states, because I can't be fucked to look what MA is right now, Marshfield area, Against the Grain does really good work. He sent me a nice letter, sent it to Hugo and I. It was a good thing. He sent this to me, though, because you don't cook.
Yeah. What's it
He
look
could have
like?
sent you. He could have sent you a wooden hot pocket holder.
I guess. Oh,
Looks
look
like
at that.
this.
Nice. Look at the craftsmanship.
No, I can't make this. It's super nice. I'm actually. And it's got that wood smell. So, anyways, thanks, Lucas. We got more stuff. I'll be thanking people for a while here because we got a lot of cool stuff. So, thanks again. And again, if you want to, he didn't pay me to do this. I just think it's he was nice to us. So.
Fixed. It's all rigged. It's fixed.
What?
I said it's fixed. It's all rigged.
Jesus Christ. So, anyways, that's the end of the episode. I'm Hugo.
All right.
And that's Hugo. And this is Jake.
This is Bible Reloaded.